Hello logical investors, my name is Kevin and welcome to my channel Logical Investing. Today in this video I'd like to talk about the SOS fraud allegations by Hindenburg Research. So on Friday, Hindenburg Research released multiple tweets explaining why they think SOS is a fraud and will eventually go down to $0. Before I go through their accusation, I would like to point out the fact that these short research firms earn money by doing things like this. Their main goal is not to help innocent investors like you and me by letting them know of a scam, but instead to create fear among investors while they short the stock to take advantage of the situation. Even before reading any of their so-called proof, you should know that these short sellers are more often wrong than right, as most of the companies that they end up targeting end up disproving everything that was accused against them, and end up doing even better than before in terms of share price. You have probably heard of the saying, even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. This saying is a very accurate depiction of these short-selling firms, but regardless, firms like Hindenburg will still earn money because they are able to cause an initial panic sell-off of investors that blindly invest into companies. Lately, I've been noticing a trend where short sellers target small Chinese companies since it is harder for the public to fact-check their accusations. They like to target these Chinese companies that are starting to get attention because among American investors, there's always a stigma against Chinese companies with fraud, thanks to what happened with Luckin Coffee. So whenever a short seller accuses a Chinese company of fraud, they'll always get the benefit of the doubt, and the panic that follows will always be an over-exaggerated sell-off, like what happened with EHang a few weeks ago, and what happened to SOS on Friday. Targeting these Chinese companies make it super easy for these short research firms to earn fast and easy money with absolutely no consequences. Now, let's look at Hindenburg's strongest proof on their accusation that SOS is a fake company. They stated in their tweet that they went to the address of SOS's headquarters, only to find that the address actually belongs to a hotel. The proof that they posted was 2 images together of a sign with SOS's building address, with another image of a hotel side by side, leading you to believe the hotel is SOS's address. They also said they asked people if there was a company inside the hotel, only for the staff to say there was only a hotel here and no other company. If you didn't do any research on your own, this evidence would lead you to think that their headquarters actually did not exist and SOS is actually a complete scam. But if you actually did some fact check, you would be able to find on Baidu Maps that they just took a photo of a sign for another building and then took a photo of the hotel next to it to make it seem like they're related and lied about their so-called findings. I don't know about you, but when their strongest argument can be disproven so easily, and the fact that they're trying to mislead people on purpose already shows how shady their findings are. How can you possibly trust their other findings and that they aren't just trying to mislead people as well for their own benefits? If you didn't know, Hindenburg also did the same thing to Chinese company Ideanomics, accusing their business of being fake as well. Their CEO was able to disprove everything Hindenburg accused them of, and now Ideanomics' share price is even higher than before. They also published reports against both Mara and Riot a few years ago when they were still a relatively unknown company. I wonder how that went. Since these short research firms, like Hindenburg, spread false accusations majority of the time, I'm surprised there isn't more of a stigma against these research firms that they are not a trustworthy source. Every time they publish a short report on companies, investors fall for the same trick and panic sell every time. I just feel like it's not right how these firms can manipulate the stock like this by spreading false information and never get any consequences from doing it. Just to make sure everyone understands, I'm not pointing out that SOS is 100% legitimate. I am just saying, so far there's no legitimate reason for me to believe that SOS is a scam, since I know short seller firms will do anything, even if it's unethical, to make easy money. More often than not, these reports are usually wrong. So next time you're affected by a short attack by a firm like Hindenburg, I hope you'll think twice before panic selling for a loss, because this is exactly what they want to achieve. I hope I gave a new perspective to all of you guys watching. Just a disclaimer though, everything I said in this video is just my own opinion after doing due diligence on my own. It is still always up to you guys to do your own due diligence on stocks you would want to invest in. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Anyways, I hope you guys all had a great day and I'll see you guys next time.